Here are scenes from tonight's episode.
Really? Not a child.
Haunted Encounter Adventures presents Ghost Hunt in Vulture City, Wickenburg, Arizona. Paracon 2.
Welcome back to another Haunted Encounter Adventures episode. On tonight's show, we will be investigating Vulture City during the Paracon 2 main event, where ghost hunters from around the country share their experiences with their ghost adventures. Come join us as we explore Vulture City. On our adventure through Vulture City, we will be exploring this old ghost town and learning some of its history. We will also be searching for any ghost spirit apparitions and conducting our own seance. When you see the SOS symbol on your screen, get ready to see some of the ghosts we had captured on film. Let's take a peek inside the trading post. Vulture City is one of the settlements that grew up around the Vulture City mine, one of Arizona's earliest gold mines. Henry Wickenburg discovered gold here in 1863. In 1866, Vulture Mine began operations that continued until it was closed in 1888. The mine was active once again from 1910 to 1917, during which time it yielded almost $2 million in ore. The mine was reopened again in 1931 and remained active until 1945. As we entered this ghost town, I really enjoyed all the old ancient buildings, and I could really feel a presence watching us. During the Paracon 2 event in Vulture City, many vendors were there, and I enjoyed looking at all the things they had for sale. Haunted Encounter Adventures mascot Ruby, the tutu-wearing chihuahua, was also enjoying Vulture City, and we enjoyed looking at all the rooms with all the antique merchandise. Vulture City not only is a ghost town, but a museum also. Vulture City was notorious for its numerous hangings. According to the tales, 18 hangings occurred from the ironwood tree that still remains next to the ruins of Henry Wickenburg's cabin. I was amazed on how the SLS camera was picking up this ghost apparition by this tree. He disappeared and then came back. He then moved over by the sign. Was this a spirit ghost apparition that got hung at this tree? Is he forever dormant and is in limbo and cannot leave this area? He then disappeared. Where did he go? I continued to search for him. There he is. He's up in the tree. Now let's take a peek inside Henry Wickenburg's cabin. The SLS camera picked up an apparition ghost on the ceiling. Was this Henry Wickenburg? Now let's venture out to the brothel in Vulture City. As we were walking into the brothel, this ghost apparition appeared to the left of us and then appeared in front of us. Was this one of the working ladies of the brothel, or was this something else? I really enjoyed all the antiques inside this brothel. Now let's venture back outside and see who we can find. There's our friends from AZ Ghost Adventures Evidence. Now let's take a look inside the SA Lab, Vault, and Guards quarters. I could feel a heavy presence within this room. The feelings got stronger when I looked into the room next door. There were other paranormal investigators within this room, unaware that the structured light sensor camera was picking up them and also the ghost apparition sitting in the table chair. As I ventured into the next room, an uneasy feeling came over me. We are now in the dining room, and we are heading towards the kitchen. As I ventured into the back room, I couldn't believe what the SLS camera was capturing on the couch. As we looked at each other, he then raised his arm to wave at me. I proceeded to wave back. Vulture City wouldn't be the same without some vultures hanging around. I then turned to look in the other room and saw this demonic creature staring back at me. Now let's take a look at the Wells Fargo post office. The structured light sensor picked up this ghost apparition standing by the bench. He then proceeded to sit on the bench. Then another ghost apparition was seen standing on the handrail. Now we are inside the bunkhouse. Now that we have seen the ghost apparition spirits with our SLS camera, let's see if we can communicate with them while doing a seance within the bunkhouse. As I was putting things together, something was in the room with me and was making the devices activate. I turned on the camera to see if I could get them on film.
Who's with us? Who's here? Make something light up. Make something light up. Who are you? Want me to leave you alone?
We are going to have an audience in witnessing tonight's seance at the Vulture City in Wickenburg, Arizona.
All I do.
As the audience comes in and takes a seat, I check the devices to make sure they're working properly before we sit down and talk with the spirits.
Who would like to talk with us? Who are you? Ooh, that sounds like a lot of people. Yeah, a lot. It was you? You have to speak up. I want to hear you. Speak up. Talk to me. Let you out. Where are you at? You back in the house? No? Are you outside now? I want to see you. A mousey? Where's a mousey? Turn off the light. Did you do that?
Wow, okay.
Did you turn off the lights? That was weird.
Yeah, that's what really like creeped me out.
That was weird. The duck went off at the same time.
Do you see a duck that keeps going off from the back?
Is it your duck?
No.
Yeah, he's
Yeah. Yeah, it's our duck.
Is that your box up there?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's
box?
because can you tell us about that?
It is,
Other than, oh my god.
yeah, we got some things going on. The bear goes off, the lights, and that's the thing with the antenna gotta light up. There's a duck back there that is motion activated, and so if anything is in the back, the duck will quack. This is like a little let's see what it can do with it.
She's done all this stuff. I don't know how she.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
It was Huff, and there was one on Huff, and I learned.
Oh, is that where you did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
cool, yeah.
When they first came out.
Yeah.
So mine's pretty
she's
old.
like,
Are you talking about the lunchbox there?
she's building all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
Our friends from Arizona Ghost Adventures Evidence was also in the room with us.
Talk to me.
Can you tell us any of our names? Let's just give
Okay, so who's here?
That's Nick.
That's right.
Are you buying Nick? Who's all here with us? Alex? Was that Alex? It was?
Alex, how old are you?
Five. Bacon.
You're 5?
I'm right by Nick.
You know who I is, right?
No,
That was a trip.
Hey, can you play a game with me? Can you finish my song, my game? Duck? Duck? You don't want to? Let's try it again. Duck? Duck? Mary had a little. What did Mary have?
Was that a lamb? Did it say a lamb?
that's what it sounds like.
That was really
Are
good.
you pretending?
Are you really a boy spirit? Are you a DEMON? So you're really not a child.
listening.
We got some activity over there.
Do you have bad intentions? How many of you are in here?
Did you say 9?
That's what it sounded like.
Are there 9 people in here? On the duck. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Are you playing with me? Where are you? Let you out. Let you out. That's all you say. Yes, I know. Yes. And the light. Let me out. Turn off the light. Let me out. Turn off the light. Let me out. You turn off the light. Let me out, Jeff. Let me out, Jeff. That's all you say. Out, I know. We're gonna go now. Goodbye. Light. Light. I'm sorry, what?
I don't think you're talking to a kid, and I don't think you should let it out.
Yeah, I know, right? Right?
I'm just bad.
I know, right?
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you for watching another Haunted Encounter Adventures episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more haunted adventure. Special thanks to Vulture City. We will see you next time on
Haunted Encounter Adventures.